Hi, my name is Fina. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, USA. And I am a Christian. And I am more of a lover of those who love. And I represent Hip Hop Detox. And we are a social development, social change for the betterment.
Maybe I think the first time
hmm
come
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is my first time in Iraq, near Iran, Najaf, Karbala, hearing even about Abraham. I'm 40 years old. I'm Abraham, in fact. It was a third eye-opening experience. It was a spiritually opening experience. And it was a long trip from America, but we were invited. And when we were invited, people were saying, no, don't go, because of prejudges on this area. And so we had to come to find out for ourselves.
now. What about you found?
I found that there is a legacy of love and sacrifice called Imam Hussein. And there are others who fought and sacrificed themselves for the betterment of their brothers and sisters, for mankind, for babies, for thirsty babies, for hungry mothers, for struggling fathers, for everyone who wanted to be loved. And so my experience is unmatched. It's way beyond what I thought it was. Way beyond what I thought it was. Everything that is said to us about Iraq is war. War.
Different Iraq, different than news.
Yeah. All the news, maybe 60 different channels. And it's not just news. It's in movies. When the movies show Iraq, they show poor. They show kamikaze. They show little kids with bombs on the chest, blowing people up. And that is the most that a lot of us know about Iraq. It coincides with the news. Maybe even the people who makes the movies only watch the news. But the movies are more powerful than the news. So this false idea that they get from the news is exacerbated and swollen with false. And so we're in the movie screen and it's so big and the sound is so big, it's hard not to believe it.
When you come back to America, what you say to Americans?
One, I came back. I'm okay. I'm full. Yes, I did. I did not starve. I didn't even get rained on, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gave me negative energy. I was a brother. I was Mbibi. You know, and they kissed our cheeks and they touched our hair and it's, where are you from? It was endearment. It was amazement. It was, how did you get here? Who are you? And I don't know what they see of us on the news here. So when they actually spoke and we spoke together, we both killed propaganda and let God grow between us. And it was because of the Imam Hussein and the prophets and the sheikhs and everybody who had a role in bringing all these people here made it possible for us to destroy stereotypes. So when I go back, one thing I want to share is you're beautiful. And I know it. You're beautiful. And I want to share to the young people there, you're beautiful. If you go 13 hours that way, you will get a whole nother experience of life. So don't live your life according to what you see and hear around you. Because you're not just what you hear and see around you, you're more than that. And because I came here, I was able to get reminded of that on a whole nother level.
And maybe some reasons to come to Karbala. Why come to Karbala? And mainly reason to come to Karbala or Imam Hussein. I
Okay.
want to know that.
Well, brother, to be absolutely honest, at first I didn't know. I was invited. Come and see what happens in Najaf and Karbala.
Just come to see.
Yeah, just come to see.
But
Don't say just come and experience what happens. That was the invite. They didn't ask if I wanted to go. It was come. And so when I came, and they showed me what happens, that's when I wanted to go feel it. TV is not good enough.
yes,
It wasn't good enough. Even what they show downstairs in the hotel on the TV of what's happening in the shrine, it's amazing. It makes you, but when you go there, on the way there, you get the spirit. Walking out of this door, you smell the food. That food costs money, but it's prepared for the hungry for free. You don't get that from TV. And so I had to, once I got here, the desire to see and feel and be amongst the people and sweat and I had to experience.
what's your opinion about the Iraqi people? After this,
My feeling about Iraqi people is, I'm not sure if this is a correct perception, but it's a lot of people. There is organization and order where people think it's not. There is love in every corner. Poor is not a state of spirit. It's just what whoever sees. If you see poor, you're not looking right. So that's something to understand. I'm from what they call the slums in America, and people judged us. And what I learned was that even in shooting and all of this violence, my grandmother cooked and she prayed and we sang songs in the middle of the slums. So I know it was beautiful. And when I walk past brothers and sisters who's laying next to a garbage can or a heap of trash, but they're smiling at their brothers and they're playing, I know what that is. TV didn't show that to me. I saw that. And so when you see it, it cannot be denied. They can make up propaganda on TV, they can discredit your name, but you can see in my eyes that I saw it. And I want to let you know that it's there. And if I'm holding on to it good enough, you may not even have to go. You can just feel it. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get so full that when you just see me, you know I've been somewhere. And when you ask me where I've been, that's when, however much you can receive, you'll get.
what about the surfaces, precepts you see?
You know, all of that was beautiful. It was great. But as we were traveling to the shrine of Imam, God rest his soul, one of our guides got into an exchange with a brother who broke through our lines. And somebody came up behind that brother and just started massaging him there. And he calmed down. And I saw that is the miracle of touch from love. That is the healing. That is the healing that we all seek. And a lot of us don't get that in America, in that moment. We get it when we're tired, or if we can afford it, I'm gonna go get a massage. Or from your lover, your beloved. But from your brother in that moment was super remarkable to me. It showed the power. So I knew that everybody that's getting a massage is from love, and so it translates into positive action. In America, we have a program. We don't have a lot of money. If we had to come here on our own, we would have made it just to the water and went in the water. We don't have money. We don't have enough money to pay for new cars or sometimes even gas to get to work in America right now. But we consistently give ourselves to what God has pointed us to do. So when we come here and we see people doing that, we immediately know that you're brothers and sisters. We know you're not eating so that others can eat. You have Allah in you. I don't even need to know your name. I can see you serving. I can see the way you ran back there to get another one of whatever that was for whoever. We know that. We know that, but we didn't know you were doing that here. All we knew was that bombs were being dropped and people were dying and kids were shooting M16s and AKs. So it's like a rope that we had all our lives that we never knew what to do with it. And when we got here, we say, oh, you're the other end. And we tie it together and we see that this rope helps us get to Allah.
The last word,
Thank you. We love Imam Hussein. We love that you love Imam Hussein. We love that the love of Allah is within you, and you are doing it right. You are obviously doing it right. Not just doing it right, you are obviously doing it right. Why? Because there's over 20 million people here in a place that every news channel say bombs are there. Every news channel, bombs, kids, Allahu Akbar. That's supposed to scare everybody away. And this is the place where the most people in the world have gathered. You're doing it right. Do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again.
means you decide to come back another time for Iraq?
Brother, I cannot afford to even call to Iraq. If I'm invited again, I'll come. But we cannot afford to be here. That's how we know Allah wanted us to see. And this doesn't happen every time. This is a blessing. And we are living in that blessing. So we'd love to come 100 times. We love to stay longer. But
Allah help you to come as many times, inshallah.
inshallah.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.